God, we're doing it again. Okay, so the subject today is e-commerce dead. A lot of people struggle with, different platforms. And what I can tell you, even based off my own stuff, it's absolutely not dead. The biggest thing that I see when people, when people first start e-com, they're like all excited and they're having sales, and then they get comfortable and then they stop. And it's that break in consistency is where a lot of the issues lie. That, and another big thing that I see a lot, I see people watching now. Come on, where's the comments? The biggest issue that I have seen over the years is people don't follow the training. I've done a lot of training videos on e-commerce and a lot of other subjects. And, people will come to me privately and say, well, I'm not getting really good sales. So then I go and look at their eBay account and their title's like this long. So, thanks for the good advice and content. You are very welcome, Mitchell. You have to understand that the training is put out there for a reason, okay? And a lot of people, join me in Infinity and they say, well, what do I do next? Watch the videos. No. Seriously though, even if you have been in e-com for a long time, I've been around e-commerce for 4 years now. I love it. Will I ever stop doing it? No. Absolutely not. The cha-ching you hear on your phone is just too addicting. So the point here is you get comfortable, and then when you break that consistency barrier, that's when everything just falls apart. Even yesterday on Facebook Live, people said that they're having a dry spell. Well, when's the last time you did anything in your account? Understand that anything you do online, you have to stay consistent. You have to always be consistent. So if you had massive, massive sales for 6 months in a row and then you got lazy, I'm just going to call it like it. You stop listing, you stop changing, prices, you stop, really paying attention to your accounts. That's when you start seeing a fall in sales. It's not that e-commerce doesn't work anymore. It does daily. Okay. I love this business model very, very much because, anybody can make as much or as little as they want. If you're looking for just, a supplement income every week, list a few items a day. If you're looking to make, thousands of dollars, then get to listing. The more listings that you have, the more chances you have of making those sales. And, I do get a lot of questions. Well, why don't you use the brand name and the title? Okay, listen. And I have said this on numerous occasions. Who are you targeting? That's what you need to ask yourself when you are building a title. And this is not just e-commerce. This is SEO, search engine optimization in general, okay? You have to know who you're targeting. So if I'm selling a blender, I'm selling a blender. Now, am I going to rank for blender on eBay? Probably not, but a variation of a blender. So you want those first 3 to 4 keywords to always make sense to the customer. The customer doesn't care about the brand. The customer doesn't really care about the model number, and this is all, understand that everything that we've learned in Infinity about SEO and ranking has come from my knowledge from online marketing. Okay, it's been tested. It's been tested and proven. Um, you know, a lot of you know that I never really got into the whole shopping profits. That's like long past. Thanks, Nikki, for that. Um, I have gotten into the shopping profits. I love bundling. If you're not doing the Amazon FBA, you are missing out on the bigger picture. Ask Rashida. I'm just going to throw that out there. Ashley got one of my hot selling items going again. Awesome. So if you have an item that is just sitting there, I don't care what platform you are that you're selling on. If it sat there for like a month and a half, and it hasn't really sold, rethink your keywords. Rethink that concentration. What customer are you targeting? It's all about your target market. So if I'm selling a blender, then I want to use words that make sense to a customer, not a seller. This is called, you know, I called this something else a few years ago. What was it? Buyer versus seller mentality. and that's where a lot of the mistakes are made whenever you're creating titles and doing listings on different e-commerce. And my Facebook is going crazy. Why do people send me messages when I'm on live? I think that's hilarious. So you have to think about it. Stop thinking like a seller. Okay? Because honestly, all e-commerce is you're selling keywords. We could have 50 sellers sitting in the same room, and it would be all different keywords that they're concentrating on. Is it oversaturated? No. Do you think those 50 sellers are going to use the same keywords? No. Not if you follow what I teach you. So it's very, very important. You know, I get comments on social media all the time. It's like, my sales have gone down. That's like, when's the last time you did anything in your account? Oh, a couple weeks ago. There you go. You have to be proactive, okay? Especially when it comes to eBay. You know, there are sellers out there that'll just, you know, take your entire listing. And that's okay. Go change your stuff. So what? Next, move on. You know, and, you know, people get so mad about that. Happens to me all the time. I have been training with eCom for such a long time that most people know every eBay account I have. You know, even my test accounts. Hi, Jackie. So, do I get mad when somebody like copies my title and my listing verbatim? No. I just go back and redo it. You know, if they want to keep following and keep redoing it, go ahead. They're going to waste their time. And, you know, sometimes I'll just leave it. I don't care. Mine's still going to sell. Now, here's the other thing. That $3 profit mentality is so far back in La La Land. Okay? Personally, I am not going to waste my time putting up a listing to make it $3, $2. Okay? Do you have to be the lowest price? No, of course not. Again, it's all in the keywords that you're using. When you are looking at your item, look at the item without looking at the supplier's like title and description stuff. Look at it, and you tell me, well, not me right now, but what I'm saying is you think about what 3 to 4 keywords would you use to find that item if you needed it right now. So, and there, that's the difference between the old school ways and the new updated SEO friendly way. It does have to, everything has to do with the keywords you're using to use in your listings. And it doesn't matter what platform, Bonanza, Shopify, whatever it is. You know, you can actually rank in Google off Shopify. Do you know that? Yeah. So, creating SEO optimized listings does help with ranking. So again, it's not dead. You just lost your mojo. So again, it's really, really crucially important that you do watch the training okay? For example, here's something that, a lot of people do know this, but a lot of people new to e-commerce don't know this about eBay. Is the amount of characters in the title. You have a max of 80 characters. I could have 3 listings. One that has 30 characters, one that has 60 characters, and one that has 78 characters. And if they all used basically the same keyword concentration, guess which one is going to outrank the other? Good. I'll wait. See if any of you guys listen to some of the live training. Filling in your title is very, very important. It is a ranking factor on eBay. Okay? So a lot of times I see different people, I'm not going to call anybody out, which normally if people ask me, I will tell them. You are wasting keyword real estate space, people. Fill in your title. Okay, what do we fill in our title with? Words that are related to your main keyword phrase. So if I'm listing a blender, it would have to do with, I need keywords that have a relationship with blender, if that makes sense. It should make sense to a lot of you. Some of you, maybe not. But again, it's very, very important to watch the training. I can't even reiterate that. The 78, yes, Ashley, you're absolutely correct. Does it have to be 80 every time? No, but the closer you get to 80, that is a ranking factor on eBay. Okay? So, there's no magical keyword tool, guys. Here's the thing. The Infinity Lister gives you suggestions, and that's fine. But honestly, it's common sense. You don't have to go out there and, find another external tool and I don't know what keywords to use. It's common sense. Okay, if I'm listing a blender, I know that I'm going to use keywords that have some sort of relationship to a blender. So I'm not going to put furniture in my title. You know what I mean? So honestly, if you think like a customer would instead of a seller, that's where a lot of people make the mistakes. As far as naming your images and such, there are people that argue with me, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. I still name my images. I won't stop. I have tested both ways, and I get better ranking when I name my images. How do you name your images? I walk you through every single thing to do in optimizing your listing. Let's see what else. Throw some questions at me. I've had a long day. I'm trying to be consistent with the Facebook Live thing. So, e-commerce is definitely not dead. If you're not selling on Amazon, you are missing out the bigger picture. Kendall, that would be more something for Infinity Live training session, but we're being very general at this point. You still doing? Oh, Frank, absolutely. I love eBay. I had what, 3 sales today? Yeah, absolutely. I love eBay, and I love the lister because it only takes me about a minute and a half to do a listing. Now, I know that a lot of you, it takes a little bit longer. I can tell you exactly what the problem is. You're overthinking it. Just do exactly what I show you in the back office, and it's just boom, boom, boom. The bulk lister also helps very much, especially if you want to build your count up pretty quickly. Definitely, I love the bulk lister. Has anyone tried the bulk lister yet? Tell me. Ashley? What's the lister? In Infineon, we have the Advanced Listing Creator and the bulk lister where you can create multiple listings all at once. Boom, boom, boom. It's quick. Quick and to the point. Ashley, what about you? You using the bulk lister yet? I know Ed uses it. I love it very, very much. I absolutely do love the bulk lister. I had a test account that I probably had Larry Fobbs, do you use the white glove service in the marketplace? Actually, yes, and wow. If that's a really good subject to talk about. What is the white glove service? It's absolutely amazing. I've talked to many people asking a lot of questions about the white glove service. It's just, I mean, understand that, yeah, there's 3 different levels, and what I can tell you is it takes a lot of the guesswork out. Lupe, you should never give up on eBay. eBay loves us. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, Larry, I would definitely look into the white glove service. It's absolutely amazing. Seriously. Let's see, what else? What else? What am I going to talk about? I can talk about eBay all day long. But I have to, be careful about what I share on Facebook Live. So I know that Infinity, we have a live training coming up next week for Prime and Surge. Surge, I'm going to have something very, very special for you. Not sure on the Prime just yet. Hello from Greece. Hi. I can't even imagine what time it is in Greece right now. Hi, Ed. Lupe, have not sold in 4 months. Are you an Infinity member? And I'll wait for you to answer that. Okay. So, excuse me. I've been dealing 2:20 a.m. Oh my goodness. Frank from Ireland. You're in Ireland? Really? Wow. That's awesome. I've seen pictures. I would really like to go there one day. Lupe, let me give you some recommendations, okay? All the Saturday training replays for Prime and Surge, okay? They have some massively valuable content, okay? And we have covered so much in the past year. So I would definitely recommend going through the replays in your back office. I mean, what I've noticed a lot with the replays is a lot of people just don't watch them. That, you're being lazy. Just saying. There is so much valuable content back there. I mean, I share stuff on there. Sometimes I forget that I'm on Prime instead of Surge, and I share like freaking nuggets with you guys. And then I get like 10 million messages. When are you going to put up the replay? I was like, I'm doing it. It's raining. Oh, God, I love the rain, actually, Frank. I do. So the point is if you are struggling, and you are in Infinity with us, it's very important that you go back to the Saturday training replays. There is hours and hours and hours of content. Myself, Nikki, and Bill, I can't say his name right now. I usually do so good. Papalara Champus or something like that. Just call him Bill. He's done some amazing training as well. Lupe, I would seriously start at watching the eBay related live replays. I can't even count how many we have back there anymore. You have to keep scrolling down. Okay, there's even in the Prime training, the live training that we've done over the past year, there's a lot of content in the live trainings that are not in the actual core training. So I would definitely spend some time with that. I get that all the time. People I haven't talked to in like a couple of years, you're still doing the eBay thing? I said, oh, yep. And the Amazon and the and I love eBay. There was a point in time where I didn't like eBay and I quit doing it for a while. And then Infinity came, and then I started doing eBay again, and then I started really loving eBay, and eBay was loving me back. So At this point, I have a love relationship with eBay. Again, I sold a $25 item like a couple days ago. I posted on Facebook. It was like, it's a $25 item that sold for $47, you know? I mean, it was like a $19 profit. So anyone out there on internet land that teaches you you have to be the lowest price on eBay, I call BS. Okay, so Lupe, I would definitely take a look at that live training. So the point being is, you want to be competitive, yes, but again, the majority of sellers on eBay don't always title their items SEO friendly. So, for example, I could have 5 competitors that are using one keyword where I'm using a completely separate keyword, and I'm coming up in a totally different search. And I got the sale, and they are still competing with each other. Larry, did you send in a help desk ticket? Because I think I replied to that. Michelle, the system has improved since DSD. Just watch the videos till you get it. Make notes. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Okay, let's talk about active content, guys. Okay. I have forewarned everyone about the active content stuff on eBay way before they started sending you notices. So if you're just now getting to it, okay. So you want to, depending on if you had any of those like widgets on your listings or anything that's like active, it's hard to explain. I actually did a couple of live trainings regarding active content. You know, active content is not mobile responsive, mobile friendly. Understand? No, I didn't show. Yes, please, Larry, if it's regarding, what is it called again? The active content, yes, please send in a help desk ticket, or we can talk about it on the next live training. Either one. You have to understand that the majority of buyers on e-commerce, they buy from a mobile phone or a tablet, iPad, whatever. So, eBay started implementing removing a lot of this active content because it did not display well for eBay listings. So that's the purpose in that. And again, we've covered that in the surge level as far as creating mobile responsive or mobile friendly listings. Okay, so it is important to be mobile responsive in today's world. Not just e-commerce, but I'm talking blog, whatever. All my sites are mobile responsive, just saying. So yes. See, now I'm thinking about Ireland and I'm thinking about Greece. I should go there. I have never been out of the country. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay, do not sell list. Yes, okay, listen. In the beginning, the do not sell list was a PDF. Since then, we have integrated the, what is it called again? The eBay Vero program and the do not sell list into the lister. So basically, when you add a URL to the eBay lister and it's on that list, it's going to forewarn you. Larry, but I manually type in the content where? What are you talking about? Are you talking about eBay listings? It's like I'm doing a webinar. Yes, Michelle, and that's why I believe I thought it was very important to integrate that. And that list, we do go over that the Vero program usually once a month to see if there's any new ones that need to be added. Now, if you ever come across something where eBay gives you a copyright infringement or something like that, send in a help desk ticket to make sure that because sometimes they don't update their Bureau program in a timely manner either. So if you do have something, it's important that you do let us know so that we can update the system. The description. Okay, Larry, there's actually a link. If you search Google and just type in check eBay active content, it'll give you a link on where you can put one of your listings in there, and it'll show you what the active content is. Okay. But just so you know, all of the eBay templates in Infinii have from the beginning not had any active content. I throw that out there. And mobile responsive. Now, there was one having an issue, which I'm having that worked on, and will be updated shortly. Okay. So back to eCom. There's a lot of people on here that I have not talked to in a long time, and that's awesome. So I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live every day during the week, not weekends. Weekends people are out having fun, doing whatever. But it's going to be a various different subjects. I am talking about my course as well that I've been working on, and why I've been kind of MIA all over the place. But I will always talk about e-commerce. I absolutely love e-commerce. It's the easiest business model on the planet. It is. Anybody can do it, and it works. Michelle, this is just better than hearing your voice. I know, right? The only thing is I can't screen share. It's not fair. Facebook Live, get it together. So, I can sit and talk about stuff all day long, because Carly just loves being on camera. So, tell me, which platforms are you guys selling on right now? Throw it out there. What you got? Anybody? Okay, I'll tell you mine. Amazon, eBay, Bonanza, and WooCommerce for my own blog. That's where I'm selling. Amazon and eBay, awesome. Prime. So Michelle, are you just doing eBay? Are you doing Amazon FBA? Are you doing Bonanza? What? Are you doing all three? eBay UK, awesome. eBay and a little on Amazon. I love Amazon. Amazon is fun. Amazon. So it looks like it's about middle. It's about half and half. Understand that everything that you have on Amazon, you can actually list on eBay. I'm just telling you. Did do FBA but moved, so I rejoined just doing drop shipping. There is nothing wrong with that, let me tell you. I absolutely love eBay. I love Amazon, love everything about it. Amazon. Do I coach for e-commerce? Yes, I do. From the Infinii back office only. Selling on all three. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Art. Yes, I do. I do coaching. We have two different coachings available. One is more an account review, and then the other one is more, like 30-minute sessions, like 5 sessions, and then a follow-up. So on Skype, not Facebook Live. You're welcome, Art. I recognize all these names, and there's only like 2 people I cannot place where I have met them before. eBay.com. Oh my goodness, you just selling all over the place. eBay.com, ebay.de.uk, Amazon, Bonanza. That is awesome. Vicky, ready to get back into this. Thank you for the absolute. Let me tell you something. I love talking to you guys because I want to know what's going on. You know, I'm telling you guys all the time on live trainings, add me on Facebook, tag me. You know, that's what I'm here for. Michelle, so is that Surge that teaches Amazon and eBay for the same product? Yes, actually. By the way, my name is Evangelist. Oh, thank you. I was about to do a Google search for Google Translate. I do that to Bill all the time. Yeah, I know. So, I'll get it eventually. I recognize the Greek lettering. I know that we have interacted before. So, I do remember you, just so you know. I'm pretty good with, you know, visually remembering people, not always their names. Or I get the names wrong. It happens. That's why I go by Carly J, because not everyone says my last name correctly. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so we've gone for 30 whole minutes. So this is what I want to hear from you guys. What are your struggles? What are you missing? What do you need? Let's see. Alright, I'm checking Facebook while you guys are typing. I'm just kidding. Okay. So, yeah. You know, the most important thing is, you have to understand, is when the training was put together, this is exactly, it gives you a blueprint of exactly what you should do to duplicate the process. I need a full-time income from e-commerce. Well, you know, how to avoid currency exchange fees. You know, I have heard that. Hi, Tanya. Frank, I have actually heard that, and I am doing some research on that. That is definitely a problem for our international members. What you talk about all the time, keyword titling, yes, I know. Actually, I will save a lot of that for the Infinity members only, not the whole world. But I absolutely love hearing from you guys. I want to know what your struggles are. I want to know, and I asked what struggles are, and I see a few people say sales. Well, again, if you're not getting sales, go back to the training, and the first thing you want to do is you want to review the titling video. That is where it is. That's the whole missing element. It's all in the title when it comes to eBay. That's what gets the customer to your listing. Sure, they're going to see it in search, but using certain keywords in certain positions is what's going to get them to click on it. If that makes sense. What do you think about that, Tanya? Yeah, I'm going to call you out in front of the whole world. You know, I made a comment on one of the live trainings. Do I have many eBay listings? Yes, absolutely. I have like 3 accounts, so. Tanya, I've been redoing my titles. Good girl. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Yes, I actually do have many eBay listings. Is somebody going to ask me about tracking? Are you going to be redoing some of the older videos? Yes, there are a few videos that I am it's on my to-do list. There's not much has really changed. It's really been like supplier changes. That's really all that's really going to be changing. Tanya, I have had some great sales since. See, then that's based off the titling, correct? Understanding about keywords? I have 600, just got 5 sales today. I would definitely take a look at your titles. You know, understand that you could have a title and just swapping 2 with each other can make a sale. I know it sounds very odd, but it happens. It does. So if you've had a listing for 30 days and it hadn't made a sale, look at it and just switch a couple of words and see if it works. It's trial and error, honestly. It really, really is. So you have to know who you are targeting in that listing. Just like I said, it's all about your target market. And I know that's a word that's used like on online marketing, but it's true of e-commerce as well, because you are targeting specific customers looking for a specific product or a specific type of product. Okay? So that's something that you got to let it stick in there and understand. Each listing you create, Tanya, again, a lot of people, well, I don't know what keywords to use. It's really just common sense. Michelle, I did the title the other day, and the keyword rank was 0.3. I think I covered that in Prime. I know I covered it in search, exactly how to get the keyword up there. It's actually not that hard, and every single listing I do through the lister, I always get between 2.8 and 4. So you have to understand, it's a learning process. When we are used to doing things one way, and then the strategy changes, your brain goes, wait, what do we do? So you have to understand that repetition and consistency is going to help that information, that new strategy, stick in your brain, and then it starts becoming habit. Yeah, that happens too. So it's all about keywords. Anything you do online is about the keywords. Does your keywords suck? It could. Amy, is that the same keywords and ranking with Amazon keywords? Okay, Amazon's a bit different. So most people use merchant words for Amazon. It'll give you a basis of how much traffic can be generated from that keyword. So, but it's the same thing. It's all in the keywords that you use. I remember when I first started selling on Amazon, all these people were like putting like the brand name first and all this different stuff, even private label. They put their brand name first and, build and this really long, like 250 character title. I was like, no. It's the first. Okay, understand that any title, especially Amazon and eBay, Bonanza, Shopify, whatever, the first 3 to 4 words need to make sense to a buyer. Why? Let me explain why. The average person, this is more about human nature. The average person does not search for something off of one word. Rarely on 2. And that's, I've even proven that myself on my own shopping habits. So the average person usually types in 3 to 4 words to find what they're looking for. So that's where that 3 to 4 keyword thing comes in. Because we're putting SEO together with human nature. If that makes sense, Amy. Yes, Michelle, that was totally old school. And I do get many people asking me to look at their Amazon listings. I was like, well, why did you do that? Again, those 3 to 4 words that you are concentrating on should be at the beginning of your title. Should be in your bullet points. Should be in your images. Just saying. I'm going to stop sharing. It's all in the training. Okay. So, again, it's all in keywords. Everything's keywords. Oh, okay. That's really a really good question. How long does Amazon take to propagate when you change your title? Now, they have gotten lazier recently. I have waited up to 24 hours before they actually finish propagating. Even on images, I've waited almost 3 days. I've had to like call it. I'd had to call them. Say, hey, what's up? Slacking over there. Yeah. So it just depends. You know, if honestly, if it doesn't change in a few hours, I'll just call them. Or actually, I do the chat more than I call. I like the chat because it gives me a record. That's true. Actually, you know, on the weekend, it seems like it does take longer for changes to propagate. Okay, so I can sit here all night long. I'm just saying. Anyway, so again, I'm going to be here every day, not on the weekends. 4 p.m. PST-ish. Okay. So if I'm not here at 4:01, don't panic. So I think we're probably going to be talking about video marketing tomorrow. So I loved it. I spent all day on YouTube yesterday. Oh, I love video marketing. It's the easiest traffic on the planet, people. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. I appreciate you guys coming out and giving me some feedback. Remember, I want to hear from you. I want to know how things are going. Okay? Have a good night.